Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of our mindfulness series. All right. And today we are going to talk about mindful eating. Okay. So, um, I don't know how many of you have the habit of eating very quickly. Let me know in the comments. Okay. If you have the habit of eating very quickly, let me know. And I can tell you this, I am one of these fast eaters. All right. So, a lot of us, we're just kind of running about all day and you just get a quick bite. When you eat, you're not even thinking about what you're eating, you're just kind of stuffing it into your face. All right. Okay. So today we are actually going to talk about how you can kind of shift away from that. All right. Because if you think about it, right, eating is actually a very pleasurable experience. All right. Okay. So how many of you enjoy eating? I know I enjoy eating. In fact, I'll call myself quite a foodie. I actually enjoy eating. All right. So, and also eating is actually one of the most pleasurable experiences that we humans have. So, why not enjoy it, right? Why not enjoy it? And when we go into this thing called mindful eating, really being present with what we're having, right? We are literally bringing full attention to our body, all right? And really understand what we are hungry for, all right? What we're hungry for. A lot of times we think that hunger is just a physical thing, but if you're really mindful and sit with it, right? Food actually has a lot of it actually brings out a lot of emotions for a lot of different people, right? Okay, so when we talk about mindful eating, it is about nourishing your physical hunger. However, there are some of us who may be so-called hungry emotionally or mentally and whatnot. So in a way, when we go into mindful eating, right, number one is an opportunity for us to slow down and be present with what we're having, right? And then number two, we're actually nourishing not just our physical body but our spiritual body as well, because we actually have the time to pause and truly experience one of the most pleasurable experience that humans have. All right, okay. So I'm going to give you all some tips, so to speak, as to how we can approach this mindful eating. All right, okay. Okay, so step number one, okay, is to literally breathe before eating. Okay, so how many of you, when you are in a rush, especially lunchtime, for those of you who are working for lunchtime, we may need to rush to the lunch place or the restaurant, or just, get take away, or you rush to the pantry and just kind of stuff your face because you don't have time, okay, to eat. Most of you would probably experience that after you've eaten, right? If somebody asks you what did you have for lunch, you'll be like, hey, I don't know what I have for lunch, all right? And lunch break, literally the word lunch break means it's a time for you to take a break, right? But if you're not taking a break, you're just stuffing your face, then that's not going to be good for you in the long run, right? Okay. So the first thing you need to do is literally breathe before eating. All right. So it's really kind of transitioning yourself from this hectic, crazy mode. All right. And kind of just slow down so that you can enjoy your lunch or your dinner in a calm manner. All right. Okay. So very simple. It's just about pausing. It's really just about pausing. So it's just simply close your eyes and just very gently breathe for about 8 to 10 counts. All right. Basically 8 to 10 deep breaths that goes all the way to your belly, and then fully exhale as well. All right. So that literally helps you to bring from a state of this very hectic and very stressed mode to calm down to truly enjoy your food. All right. So that's step number one. Okay. So step number two, right, is to listen to your body. All right. Okay. Listen to your body. So after you breathe, all right, you're going to literally sit with your body and kind of bring your awareness to how your whole body feels, the physical sensation, all right, your whole body, and also your belly, all right, your tummy. Okay, why are we doing this, right? Because I want you to take this chance to ask yourself, are you hungry? All right, or how hungry am I? All right. So it's a very simple way to give yourself a scale of 1 to 10. How hungry am I? All right. So this is very, very useful, not just for the people who are managing their weight, but for everyone as well. Right? Why? Because when you eat too quickly and you end up being too full, it actually affects your overall energy level. It gives you a lot of discomfort as well, right? Okay. So we don't want to just eat because all the food is on the table. We want to eat according to how our body feels. Okay. So for those of you who is managing your weight, this is really crucial, right? This is really crucial because the truth is most of us actually overeat. Okay. So after we breathe, and then after that, we really sit down and listen to our body. We want to gauge, all right, how hungry am I? Is it 1, which is not hungry at all? Or is it 10, I'm really, really hungry? All right, so you want to learn how to experience this sensation so that you can learn how to experience hunger again. All right, okay, so after this, step number 3 is to actually eat according to your hunger. All right, eat according to your hunger. So what does this mean is, because just now you give yourself a rating, right? Number 1 to 10, 1 is not hungry at all, 10 is very, very hungry. Well, if you are at a 3, you probably don't have to finish the food right in front of you, right? So you're just gonna be very aware that, okay, I am now very in touch with how hungry I am. So therefore, I will be very mindful when I choose what to eat and how much of it. All right. So if I know I don't need that much, I just need to take a small snack versus having a whole meal. All right. And then when you choose, you're going to choose something that is literally fill you up without filling up too much, basically. All right. Could be the portion size, could be the type of food you choose. So for example, if I'm not very hungry, I may choose something like just a salad. And then if I'm pretty hungry, I know I can finish a full meal, then I get a whole main course, for example. Or, so eat according to your hunger, right? Okay. Okay. And then the 4th step is practice peaceful eating. All right. So what does this mean, right? Okay. Which means I've checked in, I've calmed down, I know how hungry I am, and I'm choosing how much and what to eat carefully. Now, when I'm eating, I'm going to continue in this state. I'm going to continue in this very present, very calm way of eating, all right? And really give myself the space to enjoy every single bite of the food I'm going to take in my body, all right? So really slow down and then really relax and enjoy the food, all right? Okay, then the last one is not really a step per se, but I think it's a good rule of thumb, right? Which is basically, if you don't love it, don't eat it. All right. So some people may say this as don't waste your calories. Okay. So literally, if you take your first 3 bites carefully, right? Really take your first 3 bites carefully, and then really tasting all the flavors, all the textures, and then enjoying the food, and you realize that well, not great. All right, then you learn to make a mindful choice the next time, right? Because I know people don't like to waste food. I don't like to waste food as well. So this is probably not something you want to choose again. So now you have the opportunity to make a mindful choice next time, that you're only going to pick the food that within the first 3 bites will give you all the pleasure. All right? Okay? So this is basically the 5 simple steps you can follow to get into mindful eating. All right? Okay, so let's see if there's any questions or comments. All right, okay, so we have a confession. Okay, for today's lunch, I stuffed my face to finish quickly. All right, that's fine. At least you're aware of it, right? Okay, if you think back, you notice that. So it's an opportunity for you to practice. So for today's dinner, if you haven't had it yet, it's a chance for you to practice the 5 steps. If not, tomorrow lunch. All right, okay. So if any questions, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. All right, I will try my best to respond. For those of you who are catching this for replay, Feel free to leave comments as well. We will always get back to you later on. All right. Okay. So I hope you're enjoying our mindfulness series so far. All right. Next week, let me see, what are we going to talk about? I'm not sure. Just rush through as well. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Tomorrow. Okay. So one of the key things about mindfulness is one of the ethos is about not being too hard on yourself, right? So don't worry, you know, it didn't happen, that's fine. Let's get to it tomorrow, all right? Okay, let me just take a quick check of what's happening next week. Next week, I believe we are going to talk about, right, next week we're going to talk about how we are literally going to pause such that we allow all our five senses be hyper aware and sensitive and present with our experiences. All right. So it's not just about our sight, our smell, our taste, our touch as well. All right. All five senses are going to be given a chance to truly experience everything around us. All right. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about next week. Okay. So if you enjoy the series, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and then share this video with your friends. If those of you who are in the Strong and Thriving group, invite your friends to join us as well so that they can also journey along with us. All right, okay, so see you next week. Have a good dinner if you haven't done so. Otherwise, practice your mindful eating tomorrow and you will learn how to enjoy your food even more. All right, okay, so I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.